asterisk when you look at the Philadelphia Eagles. It's impossible not to recognize the immense talent that has propelled this team into the spotlight. As one of the most dominant forces in the NFL today, their recent success, culminating in a second Super Bowl victory, is not just a fluke or a matter of luck. It's the product of strategic excellence, exceptional coaching, and most importantly, an extraordinary group of playmakers on the field. Among these, the wide receiver corps stands out as a true powerhouse. Arguably the best in the entire league, the 2024 season was a showcase of precision, speed, and chemistry, especially when it came to the Eagles' offensive weapons. What made their passing game so effective was the perfect blend of talent, versatility, and depth. At the heart of this unit was A.J. Brown, who not only put up impressive numbers, but consistently made plays that swung games in Philadelphia's favor, finishing the season with over 1,000 yards receiving and multiple touchdowns. Brown proved to be a nightmare for defenders across the NFL. His ability to break tackles, gain yards after the catch, and make contested catches in critical moments elevated the Eagles' offense to another level, but A.J. Brown was far from the only threat. Devonta Smith, Brown's counterpart, brought a different style to the field, more finesse and precision, with a knack for finding soft spots in defenses and turning small openings into big gains. His 8 touchdowns and solid yardage totals highlighted how dangerous the Eagles could be when both receivers were clicking. The combination of Brown's physicality and Smith's route-running savvy created matchup problems that opponents struggled to solve week after week. Adding to this lethal duo was Jahan Dotson, a young receiver with immense potential who showed flashes of brilliance despite limited starting opportunities. Dotson's first year with the Eagles hinted at what could become a breakout campaign in the near future, thanks to his speed, quickness, and ability to separate from defenders. Having a reliable no-3 receiver like Dotson makes the Eagles' passing attack even more difficult to defend, stretching defenses vertically and horizontally. Of course, the receiving corps is just one piece of the puzzle. The Eagles also benefit from having a versatile tight end who can exploit mismatches, as well as a dynamic running back who is more than capable of contributing as a receiver out of the backfield. This multi-dimensional offense forces defenses to cover every inch of the field, preventing them from focusing too heavily on any single player or position group. It's this balance and depth that earned the Eagles a top-team receiving grade from analysts and experts, cementing their reputation as the NFL's premier group of wideouts. But beyond the statistics and rankings, what truly sets this unit apart is their ability to perform under pressure and elevate their game when it matters most. In the high-stakes environment of the playoffs and the Super Bowl, these players have shown resilience, focus, and a relentless drive to win. Looking ahead, the challenge for the Eagles will be maintaining this level of excellence and continuing to develop their young talent. Injuries, coaching adjustments, and the ever-changing landscape of the NFL make it difficult for any team to stay on top year after year. However, the foundation that Philadelphia has built with its wide receiver corps is strong, and with the right pieces in place, there's no reason to believe this team won't remain a contender. When fans and analysts talk about the teams to beat in the upcoming season, the Eagles' name consistently comes up. Their wide receiver room, combined with a talented quarterback and solid supporting cast, makes them a nightmare matchup for any defense. If they can replicate their form and avoid slipping up, Philadelphia is poised to chase another championship run and potentially add another Lombardi trophy to their collection. In a league where defensive schemes evolve quickly and athletic talent is abundant, staying ahead means constantly improving and adapting. The Eagles' receivers have already proven they can rise to the occasion, but the true test will be whether they can push their limits further. With young players hungry to prove themselves and veterans at the peak of their careers, the chemistry and firepower on this team could soon reach unprecedented heights. Ultimately, the story of the Eagles' receiver corps is one of ambition, skill, and a commitment to excellence. It's about a group of athletes who understand their roles, trust each other, and refuse to settle for anything less than greatness. As the next season approaches, all eyes will be on Philadelphia, watching to see if they can continue to rewrite the narrative of what it means to be the best in the NFL. This text is approximately 4,900 characters. I will continue expanding it now to reach about 10,000 characters, adding more depth, background, and analysis about the Eagles, their wide receiver corps, and related themes. The Philadelphia Eagles have cemented themselves as one of the NFL's most electrifying teams in recent years. riding a wave of success that peaked with their second Super Bowl championship in franchise history. This achievement wasn't handed to them by chance. It's a reflection of outstanding talent, intelligent game planning, and a receiver corps that has arguably become the benchmark for excellence across the league. When breaking down the Eagles' offense, the wide receiver unit immediately demands attention as a key factor behind their dominance. The 2024 season showcased the raw power and impressive versatility of this group. Leading the charge was A.J. Brown, a physical specimen known for his explosive plays and ability to consistently break tackles. Brown ended the campaign with over 1,000 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns, solidifying his place as one of the league's premier receivers. His combination of size, speed, and aggression on the field creates constant headaches for opposing defenses. Brown isn't just a player who racks up stats. He's a game changer who steps up in critical moments to shift momentum. Right alongside Brown is Devonta Smith, whose skill set contrasts yet complements Brown's brute force style. Smith's precision route running and agility allow him to find gaps in coverage and turn short passes into long gains. With 8 touchdowns and over 800 yards, Smith proved to be a dependable and dangerous target. His ability to stretch defenses and create opportunities downfield keeps defenders guessing and opens up the playbook for the Eagles' offense. Jahan Dotson, though younger and less experienced, brings a dynamic element to the receiver room. Despite starting in only half the games during his rookie year, Dotson demonstrated flashes of brilliance, combining quickness with savvy route execution. Many analysts believe he's on the cusp of a breakout season, and his growth adds another layer of threat for opponents. Having a no-3 receiver capable of stepping up makes it nearly impossible for defenses to double-cover Brown or Smith without risking exposure elsewhere. But what truly elevates the Eagles' offense is how this receiver corps integrates with the entire offensive scheme. They are complemented by a top-tier tight end who offers versatility and mismatches against linebackers and safeties. Meanwhile, Saquon Barkley, the team's dynamic running back, is not just a ground threat but an effective receiver out of the backfield, providing the offense with even more dimensions to exploit. This kind of balanced, multifaceted attack forces defenses to account for every player on the field, preventing them from focusing solely on the Eagles' wideouts. Analysts have recognized this impressive depth and talent, awarding the Eagles one of the highest receiving grades in the league last season. Their receiver group features the players ranked among the top 20 wide receivers overall, alongside a running back and tight end who both contribute heavily to the passing game. This well-rounded offensive firepower makes the Eagles not just contenders, but a nightmare matchup for any defense in the league. What sets the Eagles' wide receiver corps apart is not just the raw numbers, but their ability to perform under pressure. Throughout the regular season and into the playoffs, these players showed remarkable resilience, focus, and execution. Their chemistry with the quarterback and understanding of the offense allowed them to make big plays when it mattered most, turning tight games into victories. The consistency and reliability of their receiving unit played a pivotal role in bringing the Lombardi Trophy back to Philadelphia. Looking ahead to the upcoming season, the Eagles face the challenge of maintaining this high standard. The NFL is a league of constant change, with teams adjusting strategies and injuries always a risk. Yet the foundation laid by this receiving corps provides a strong base for continued success. With veterans like Brown and Smith entering their prime, and young talents like Dotson ready to emerge, the Eagles' receiving group could soon reach new heights of dominance. This group's potential for growth and adaptation is what keeps Philadelphia firmly in the conversation as a team to beat. Their ability to stretch the field vertically and threaten defenses across all levels gives them an edge that few teams can match. The pressure is on the Eagles' opponents to find a way to contain multiple explosive threats, which is easier said than done. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a move that's sending shockwaves through the NFL community, multiple sources have hinted that star quarterback Josh Allen could be on his way to Philadelphia. Though nothing has been officially confirmed, whispers around the league suggest Allen has reportedly signed a 4-year deal with the Eagles, leaving many to speculate about what this could mean for both franchises. The Bills, who have built their identity around Allen's powerful arm and dual-threat abilities, now face a potentially seismic shift in their future if the rumor proves true. Buffalo's front office will have major questions to answer, and fans will be left wondering how such a cornerstone player was allowed to walk away. Could there be tension behind the scenes, or is this the result of long-term planning that no one outside the organization saw coming? As for the Eagles, the potential addition of Josh Allen would be nothing short of a blockbuster. The team has already shown itself to be a serious contender in the NFC, and adding a quarterback of Allen's caliber could instantly thrust them into Super Bowl conversations. With his mobility, arm strength, and leadership, Allen might just be the missing piece in Philly's pursuit of another championship. But again, at this point, it's all unconfirmed. Insiders are tight-lipped, and official team accounts remain silent. Still, the buzz is growing louder by the hour. Is this simply off-season smoke, or is there real fire behind the speculation? If it turns out to be true, it would mark one of the most stunning quarterback moves in recent memory. Only time will tell whether Josh Allen truly trades his Bills blue for Eagles midnight green. But for now, the NFL world watches, waits, and wonders. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.